Hey YouTube, getting back into making videos with my review of the A&K SVD Dragunov. Sniper rifle runs for, I got it for $88, it runs for about $95, but I got it in an epic deal, so it was only $88. I got the OD green version, it's spring, as you can see right here in the box, it tells you. It's by Aim Top International, so onto the gun. Magazine, metal on the outside, plastic on the inside. Works with a normal speed loader right here. Just put the tip in and you're good to go. Holds around 60 rounds is what it said. There's a ring under here, right there, for a sling. It doesn't have the normal oval little metal clips for attachment points, but it also has a one back here that you hook it on. There's a detachable cheek pad that hooks right around here, but I have to take it off because my half mask doesn't sit very well when the cheek pad makes it too high. So this has plastic front handguard, and rear stock. You can get a wood version. It also comes in black and desert. This is the OD green. I sent it into eBay for a repair. It had a problem with the hop up and they kept back feeding, and they chronoed it with the X-Cortec X3200, and it was around 430 to 470 FPS with 0.2 gram BBs on average. And to upgrade the parts, all you need to do is take this bolt cover off. This thing should be about right there, and then you can pull it off. And you got the spring and everything. You can get a gas bolt for it. CO2 uses CO2 cartridges. You just take this out, replace it with the CO2 bolt, and you can run it on CO2. It does not make it semi-automatic. You still have to pull the bolt back, but it's very difficult to pull back, which is why I recommend getting the CO2 bolt. It's on eBay for $60, but it's really hard to pull back. My thumb gets sore trying to pull it back because there's only enough room for one finger. And so I recommend getting that because it makes it a whole lot easier to pull back. It's got a rear leaf sight, which you can adjust. This little thing right here, forward and backwards for distance. Then it's got front post sight right there that you can adjust up and down. It's a flash hider, and it's got I believe, I'm not too sure on this, but a 6.03 millimeter Type bore inner barrel. I'm not sure about the quality of it, but I'm going to upgrade to an Angel custom one anyways, and eventually get a wood stock and gas bolt for it. But stock, it's pretty great, as you'll see later in the shooting test. Magazine fits in just like that. You can also, this is the version 2 SVD. The version 1 magazines do fit in here, but to release the magazine, you push forwards and then you just pull it out. But to hold the version 1 magazines in here, you just put it in and you have to pull back on this, the opposite way you would to release it. You kind of lock it in place so the magazine doesn't fall out. So, one more thing. If you don't want to get the gas bolt, you can make one of these. It's just a little piece of PVC pipe with some notches I'm put in it, and then some paracord, and then you can use it to pull the bolt back if you don't want to get the gas bolt. I use 0.3 gram BBs to shoot it, and normally you would use a just a rail to put your scope on, but you have to buy a separate one. And this is for my Super X9 by UHC that I do not have anymore. And what you do is you just attach it to the side with this side mounting point right here, and then you push it down, slide it on, and then you lock it, and then it's a rail on top. Works just like the PSO1 scope, except for the fact that it has a rail on the top that you can attach any scope instead of specifically the PSO1. The hop up is right in here. Kind of easy to adjust on the field. You may need an extra hand or not, but you do need, it's not coming off, an Allen wrench. Come on. There we go. Just had to put it at the right angle. It's right underneath here. Just give me a second. You have to pull the bolt back, and it's right there. I do believe it's the second hex screw, but it's pretty easy to adjust. It works really well. I wouldn't recommend using 0.2s. They're just too light. They don't work that well. They just curve too much no matter how you adjust the hop up. But yeah. So, on to the shooting test. So this is the accuracy test part of the video. As you can see down there, there is a white box. I'm going to take 10 shots at it, and then I'm going to go down there and then show you guys the groupings. I've got 0.3 gram BBs in the magazine right now, and so here we go. So I fired off 10 shots. I used my tripod to rest my gun on, so I know it wasn't just user error when I was not being accurate, even though there still be some deviation on my part. So there's the whole width of the box. We got one here, we got one here, one here, one here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that a shot? Yeah, that's a hole. 9. And where's the 10th one? Oh, it's right there. Number 10. So, got a grouping of at about 120 feet. Max is about, let's say, about 1.5 feet approximately, and a smallest distance of 2 inches. So this gun stock is quite accurate. This is a little skinnier than a human width, so if you were shooting at someone from 120 feet, pretty much guaranteed to hit them if you're on target. So that concludes my review of the A&K SVD Dragunov. Overall, a great weapon, plenty of parts to upgrade it with. If you're looking to get into sniping, then I highly recommend this gun as your first one, as it's under $100, and you have a lot of parts if you decide to get more into sniping. Or if not, then you could just leave it stock, and it's a great gun to just take around. So comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.